No, I can't say anything. I'm a little too poor, as it were, to buy the HK stuff that I want. But
Especially
I mean,
all through the video games.
I may maybe I did flex a little by getting a P30 as my first gun.
Well, no, like even for SIG, SIG with the P320 striker fire for like duty use or just to have a full size SIG that's not as expensive. I mean, you go try to buy a 226, right? You go try to buy a brand new 226. You're talking upwards, if you're trying to get a good one, upwards of $700-800 if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I haven't been in the market for a 226, but $700-800. Oh yeah, high points. Hell yeah, hell yeah. But yeah, no, that VP9 is definitely. I would recommend that VP9 for sure. It's on the. I wouldn't say the more affordable side, but like let's say you're in the market for just like you want to go buy a Glock. Well, if you don't really like the Glock too well and you want something of similar price and of similar function, VP9, P320, you know. Those are some good options.
Like my P30 is definitely on the more expensive range, just because of the. It's basically like a hammer fire P30 or VP9,
right.
And I've got like the large size too, but I got lucky, I guess, because I got it for a more affordable price than I would have otherwise been able to if I tried to get it somewhere else. Which is crazy because as far as I'm aware, it was a brand new gun.
Yeah, I think it was. I remember being there with you when you got it. I don't think it was used in any way.
No, I don't think it's a used gun. Same with your 16-inch Heritage.
Oh yes, so if anyone wants the ultimate apocalypse gun that will trump anything. I'm talking any HK. I'm talking any SIG, any FN. Whatever fanboy you are. I know there's some probably CZ fanboys out there as well. If you want the best gun for overall, that comes in a very small and compact package. It is the Heritage 16-inch revolver chambered in 22. It's not a regular revolver. It's a single action. So you gotta poke those bullets out the. Yeah. So that, in my opinion, if I'm going to take down whether it be a Marauder to a Bear, I'm taking the 22 16-inch Heritage single action with American grips. The extra added layer of freedom that is on the grips provides extra knockdown power.
Plus 20 damage.
Yeah,
absolutely. At plus 20 liberation.
Yeah, this guy looks easy to take. I'm gonna go steal his stuff. Imagine getting just waxed by the Joker's revolver.
I'm not gonna lie. If they had made like a 24-inch one, I probably would have got that one, because at that point 16 inches is not enough. And as they say, every inch counts.
We need to go further.
We must go further. Oh my god.
24-inch 22 revolver. 22-inch 22 revolver.
Okay. I remember that you stuck it in your belt loop, and it got pretty far down your leg. How much further down your leg would a 24-inch go?
Oh, so that 16-inch was right about. It fell right about where my dangle was. So I can give an accurate testament to that. No, I'm joking. So it came down a little bit past my knee, if I'm not mistaken, or just like right at my knee. So I think that 24-inch, it would make it to where I really couldn't walk. Like, let's say if it was in a holster, you know.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do like a leaning position. Like I couldn't go
You
to
basically
my
got a
knee
goose
to like
step.
shoot. You know. Yeah.
What about a cross-draw holster?
Oh my God.
The shotgun
Jeez.
scabbard for it.
Well, I mean,
The
at that point,
shotgun
you could honestly use it as like a sword or just a blunt object, you know, blunt force object to kill
Pistol
the
whip.
zombies with.
Yeah, just
You
pissed him
pistol whip.
from
Yeah.
16 inches away.
This
can't
is my
reach
social
me.
distancing revolver. You must maintain a 24-inch distance after 6 feet.
Actually,
Oh my goodness.
speaking of guns for the apocalypse, 22 caliber guns would. I think they'd actually have a place to stay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is a
I'd say,
practicality to
yeah.
it. I think I've
You want to
watched
take
a
a
couple
page
videos
out
about
of
it.
Max Brooks, the World War Z author and the Zombie Survival Guide author. He claims that the 22 would be the ultimate zombie weapon, mainly for the weight of the gun, number one, the weight of the ammo, number two, and the availability of the ammo.
Oh yeah, 22. Now before this apocalypse was pretty common. You go to Walmart, buy
Yeah.
a box of like 100,000, or you could buy like 1,000 rounds or something like that at Walmart for pretty cheap.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, again, they're not like the miracle round because, as from an EMT experience from what we've seen, the human body's weird.
Yeah.
Like a guy could get shot in the head like 3 times with 22 and survive.
Yeah.
And then like some guy gets shot in the chest and it like bounces off his rib and it hits him in the heart and he dies. So it's like, it's still, it's one of those things where it's like, who knows what it's going to do. But as far as, again, it's a very controllable round. It's very common.
Oh yeah.
You can use it for hunting. You can use it for, protection or whatever.
So speaking
but
of
yeah.
calibers, this again going into this kind of real world is that ammo is scarce for one reason or another right now, but it depends on what ammo you're looking for. Because there's
apparently
some ammo, I
Go
think
ahead.
40 Smith & Wesson right now is like just everywhere. Like you can just get it anywhere because not very
Yeah.
many people use 40 Smith & Wesson. And now
I
it's become
haven't
more
seen a lot of people on
viable.
it. Yeah. So I normally, because what really shocked me, well, not necessarily shocked me, but more or less I wonder why this is. You know, when the whole people panicking sort of deal from one reason or the other in 2020. I mean, you start a list. You could probably list off a ton of
Yeah.
things. But regardless, when people started to buy guns, it was because I'm a pretty avid gun person. I'd like to think so. So I'd go into my local gun shop here and there, and they would constantly be out of pistols in particular, semi-automatic pistols, of any range, of any brand, but mainly it was 9mm pistols. 9mm pistols were just swept off the shelf.
Yeah.
For the U.S.,
completely.
they're very, very common. Both law enforcement, military, and a lot of civilians have. It's just a very common caliber, common pistol. They work.
Yeah. And I would think, and of course we've had gun shortages when it comes to like your ARs, AKs, your shotguns, this and that. But that was the main one that I saw actually took a pretty big hit in the market, is the 9mm round, along with 5.56, rifle round, but 9mm round with 9mm semi-automatic handguns.
Oh yeah.
Because you could buy a shotgun off the wall, somewhere in these shops. They'd have a pump shotgun, just your grandpappy's old pump shotgun. But those nine,
a $200 trash can shotgun.
I mean, yeah.
I love that thing.
I just found that a little I wouldn't say bizarre or shocking, but it was just like I wonder why that is, sort of deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a good, I guess, canary in the coal mine for if there is an actual apocalypse. What we'll see is probably the first
Oh,
thing that's
yeah.
going to come is 9mm handguns and ammo for that.